Personal story segment tonight. As you may know, the Supreme Court now hearing two gay marriage cases. First, whether or not to declare the Defense of Marriage Act signed by President Clinton unconstitutional. That act says that heterosexual marriage should be the standard in the United States. Second is Prop 8 in California, where the folks out there voted down gay marriage. Decisions are expected in June. Obviously, the whole gay marriage issue is loaded with controversy. Listen to this statement by a gay activist in Sydney, Australia.
It's a no-brainer that we should have the right to marry. But I also think equally that it's a no-brainer that the institution of marriage should not exist. So that causes my brain some trouble. And part of it, why it causes me trouble, is because fighting for gay marriage generally involves lying about what we're going to do with marriage when we get there. You know, because we lie that the institution of marriage is not going to change. And that is a lie. The institution of marriage is going to change, and it should change. And again, I don't think it should exist.
Well, there's now to react, co-host of 5, Bob Beckel. So what do you think about that?
I think, well, to the extent I could understand any of it, you know, it's the kind of comments like that that are probably not helpful when the Supreme Court is on the verge of making these decisions, and a number of state legislatures are going through issues about gay marriage. I think the idea that the institution of marriage should not exist, I mean, I'm divorced, I mean, I wouldn't do it again, but it's a great institution, and for her to be saying these kinds of things now, it'll get some publicity and not very timely.
Okay, but you're looking at it from an advocacy point of view. I'm looking at it from a dis point of view. This woman is telling the truth as far as she sees it, that she believes that once gay marriage becomes the law of the world, not just in the United States, that what will happen is what happened in Sweden. That people just won't even bother getting married at all, and that you'll have kind of a free fire zone of anybody waltzing in and waltzing out, and any kind of a combination of living arrangements. Now, you can make an argument that freedom is good, and that's freedom, but you can also make an argument that that's chaos. But she believes, and a lot of people, gay activists believe, far-left people believe, that this will be the end of traditional marriage.
Well, I don't agree that gay marriage is going to be the instigator of the end of traditional marriage.
So you think she's wrong on that analysis?
I do think she's wrong on that.
Why do you think she believes that?
Who knows? I mean, I just listen.
Is she looking at the Swedish model?
Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. But look, the institution of marriage is under enough strain as it is now. Look at the number of percentage of people getting divorced.
I understand that, but she wants to do away with the institute of marriage altogether.
Yeah,
she doesn't want it. She sees it, and other people of her ilk see it as a constraint to their freedom.
Yeah, but what it really is going to be is, can you imagine the chaos that ensues when you try to figure out who owns what property if two people...
Sure, and the kid has got 15 people walking in and out, you know? I mean, I think that was a very interesting soundbite.
I think it was an interesting soundbite, too.
All right. Now, you called for a moratorium on Muslim students coming to the USA a couple of weeks ago. Now we have 2 more Muslim students in Boston being arrested for helping the terrorists. And now are you strutting around? What are you doing?
No, I'm not strutting. I just hope all the people that decided to attack me on it would at least take a deep breath now and say, maybe there's...
Maybe Beckel was right.
Maybe Beckel was right, and maybe we got to take a look at where all... And these are Muslim students who were in school. I mean, they're...
Well, we don't know that. They may have jumped their visas.
Okay, they may have jumped their visas, but the point is that there are a lot of them out there that never showed up at their school.
Absolutely.
And that's what worries me. I mean, I think the idea...
But you picked on the Muslims. You picked them out. You didn't say, we want the Sikh students not to come, too.
No, because it's not Sikh students who've been behind this. Every terrorist act I know of.
Who specifically attacked you, Beckel? We didn't attack you here.
No, I got attacked. Well, you were decent with me, unusually so. But mostly from my friends on the left. I got a call for 6:30 in the morning.
By who? Give me the name so I can take care of them. Waters, we'll send them out there. Waters will take care of them.
There you go. I was said the quote was, "You're a fascist and you've been hanging around Fox too long." Now that's a nice way to wake up in the morning, isn't it?
No, why do you let people like that have your phone number? I mean, that's the question.
You should see some of the other people call.
No, I don't want to see them.
Yeah,
all right, so you feel vindicated about these arrests in Boston? You still holding firm that you don't want any Muslim students coming there for a while?
For a 2-year hiatus, yeah.
All right, Bob Beckel, everybody. I didn't say he was a fascist. Bob said he was a fascist. Did you say you were a fascist?
No.
Somebody called you a fascist.
Somebody called me a fascist. I'm a farthest thing from a fascist.
Frightening word. Plenty more ahead as the factor moves along.